We're going to talk about today, calories, nutrients. We're going to start our first health lesson today. So flip your paper back over and just take notes as I go along. Making healthy meal choices. Nutrients. Does anybody know what nutrients are other than looking directly up there? Nutrients are the substances in food that help the body. They help the body in a few different ways. In your daily processes, the things that your body goes through every day. Pumping blood, building muscles and bones, tearing down food. Nutrients are needed in all those things. They help you in cell growth. You know, your body goes through a set of cells every, I think it's 5 to 6 years. You go through, you're like a whole new person. Bet y'all didn't know that. You're a whole new person every 5 to 6 years. Your body completely regenerates new cells. They don't do it all at once, obviously, but like cells die off after a while and new ones grow in at the same place. So every 5 to 6 years, you're basically kind of like a new person.
I'm brand new again.
You learn something new every day. To help in cell repair, your cells break down every day, and nutrients help grow them. No one food has the 6 basic types of nutrients your body needs. Those 6 types are protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. Calories. Calories are the basic unit of energy that your body burns. The food you eat produces calories. Calories are supplied by protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Carbohydrates are your body's main source of calories because they convert to calories quicker. Your body can convert protein to calories, but it takes longer. Your body can convert fat to calories, but it takes longer. Okay, so again, calories are your body's main source of fuel. You can get calories from carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Carbohydrates is the easiest and your main source. Fats and proteins are harder to take the calories out of because of the way your body breaks it down. Basically, your body breaks carbohydrates directly down into sugars, which is what your body burns. Your body has to go through 3 different processes to break down fats and proteins into sugars. Okay, your body also needs vitamins, minerals, and water, but they do not supply your body with calories. Y'all understand that? Protein. The function of protein. Protein is the nutrient that helps your body to grow cells. Without protein, your body would not continue to regenerate cells. Protein is part of every cell in your body. It makes up your muscles, your skin, your hair, and your nails are almost completely made up of protein. Protein helps your body maintain strength and resist infection. If you do not get enough protein in your diet, and that doesn't necessarily mean meat, we'll look at some other source of protein on the next slide, you may stunt your growth, impair your tissue development, and even impair your mental development. So you do need protein in your diet to help your body grow and maintain. Sources of protein. There are 2 different types of protein, complete and incomplete protein. Complete protein is meat, fish, poultry, milk, yogurt, and soybeans. Incomplete protein you can find in grains, legumes, which are beans, nuts, and seeds. The difference between complete and incomplete proteins. Your body uses what are called amino acids to build muscles and cell repair. There are 22 amino acids total. There are 9 of them that your body cannot make on its own. A complete protein has those 9 that your body cannot make on their own. Your body can make 13 of them on its own. With incomplete proteins, taking the proteins from grain and nuts and seeds and make the proteins that it needs, but those other 9 it has to get from outside sources, and that's where you need to eat meat and fish and other things like that. Okay. Carbohydrates. The main source of energy for the body. There are two types of carbohydrates, simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are converted quickly to energy and last for a shorter amount of time. Simple carbohydrates are things like actual straight sugar, things like that, candy bars, things that your body can take the sugar directly out when you eat it. It'll go straight to your muscles and give you the energy you need. Complex carbohydrates take longer to process, but they give you longer lasting energy, if that makes sense. Because your body has to break them down and send them through a process. So instead of me just injecting you with sugar and you going, your body breaks it down into glucose, which is the body's type of sugar, and that burns for longer. Sources of carbohydrates: vegetables, beans, potatoes, pastas, breads, bran, popcorn, and fruit. Of those, which one do you think is a complex carbohydrate?
Popcorn.
Popcorn? Any others?
And
Rice.
Pasta.
Okay. What about fruit?
No, that's not.
That's simple.
That's healthy.
Fruit is actually kind of both, because it gives you the quick burst of energy that the sugar comes from the fruit, but then it can also be broken down a little bit more after. All right. Next. Fats. Your body does need fat. Doesn't need excess fat, but it needs fat. Okay. Provides energy and helps your body store and use vitamins. We're talking about calories. Your body takes all the calories you eat, turns it into glucose. If your body is taking in more glucose than you need, it turns it into fat and is stored in case down the line you need that extra energy. If you continue to take in more calories than you need, your body just continues to store and store and store and store and store. And that's how you get bigger. But fat does serve a purpose. It stores and transfers vitamins. Your body needs vitamins. We'll learn about that more. It helps your body maintain heat. It maintains your energy reserves, what I'm talking about, where you just store energy. And it helps brain cells and nerve tissue. It gives you protection. Any other questions about the function of fat? All right, moving on. Sources of fat. There are two different types of fat. There's saturated fat and unsaturated fat. Saturated fat is solid at room temperature. Contributes to cholesterol in a person's blood. Saturated fat comes from dairy products, solid vegetable fat, and solid meat fat. Little picture here. All that area around your steak, the white, when you get a steak, the little white area in there, that's solid fat. That's the part that tastes the best on the meat, but it's also the worst part for you. It's solid at room temperature, that's why it sticks in your heart and causes your cholesterol to rise. Unsaturated fat, the good fat for you to have. It's obtained from plant products and fish. It's liquid at room temperature, and you can find it in sunflowers, corn and soybean oil, and olive and canola oil. So basically the good fats you want to eat are the oils. The bad fats you want to try to avoid are the meat fats, the fats that come and are solid at room temperature.
Like McDonald's.
Yeah, like McDonald's and stuff.
That's hella good though.
All right, vitamins. Vitamins are nutrients that help your body use carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. They help the body perform many of its daily functions. It helps fight off illness and promote cell growth. Sources of vitamins, obviously we can all take multivitamins. In America, we all have the ability to do that, right? If not, a balanced diet full of different fruits and vegetables. That's the easiest way to get your vitamins. You eat your fruits and vegetables, you will get your daily amount of vitamins.